I don't understand it. It's where D at?
It's what do ya?
What do ya? Like, what do you?
Or maybe it's what to you.
I thought it was where you at.
No, what do ya? I'm gonna start implementing that out here on Long Island. I'm gonna start walking around going, what do you at?
I'm gonna implement it in her accent. Oi, what you eat?
Oh, what you at? I love her accent. To me, it sounds like an Irish, right? Is Newfoundland like Newfoundland?
I'm sorry, did you just say Newfoundland?
I did.
Newfoundland. Where you at? Start the show. Hello, Nicole, and welcome, everyone, to another Big Brother Canada 9 exit interview. How are you doing today, Nicole?
I am doing well. I like that we're matching. How are you today?
I am doing wonderful, but you know what would make things better?
What?
If people follow, liked, and subscribed wherever you guys see and watch our content. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all your favorite places. We are always creating content in them, so make sure you like them, engage with them, comment on them, thumbs up, bell them, subscribe them. You guys know the deal. It's the great way to help support our shows, as is sharing them, because sharing is caring. Maybe you'll get to the end of this and think, I know someone who would love this show. Share it with them. Put it in a Facebook group. You know the deal. Of course, if you're like, but where do I find those things? You can head over to hellofriendspod.com, click on the Find Us Live page for all of Nicole's socials, mine, the ones for the podcast, our live show schedule, and more. But what about the podcast version, Nicole?
If you are listening to the audio version, please be sure to leave it a 5-star rating, a positive review, and share it again with all of your podcast listening friends and family members. If anybody in your life is from Newfoundland, or is Irish, who also has, I think, a similar accent, just share it with them. I love it.
I love it too, and I am very excited for us to go over to a Hello Friends Presents interview with Tina, the latest evicted or evicted.
Either one.
Guest.
You're implementing the accent.
I evicted a bear. What are you at?
What are you at? Yes, we have half of TNT. As Jed would say, boom goes the dynamite. She is the one and only, the lovely, the level-headed Tina Thistle.
Hi, Tina. It is Eric and Nicole from Hello Friends.
Hello, Eric and Nicole. How are you guys?
Good.
Great.
What are you at, Tina?
What are you at? You got it right. Good job.
Okay, so we're going to start right away with our first question, which goes back to the beginning of the season. We would like to know, what was it like on that first night to see that Canada had selected you as the team leader? How, if at all, did that affect your game? And is there anything you would have done drastically different had the teams not been a thing?
You know what? It was an amazing moment to know that we were voted in as team captains. We were the first two to walk in through those doors, see the house, watch all the house guests come through those doors. It was an amazing moment. It really was. Would I have changed anything? No, you know what? I wouldn't have. That guaranteed me safety for the week, which is great because it allowed me to build some initial personal relationships that I think helped me throughout the game.
Okay, now jumping into the present, let's talk about this week's veto. You made it to the final round where you faced off against Tera. What was it like fighting alongside of her, and what was going through your mind when she won it?
You know what? We were both on the block. It was great. It was almost like a storybook moment that we both ended up at the final moment together. I knew, one of us was going to be safe regardless. So it was great. When she got it, I was so proud of her for getting that POV. It was around the time of her brother's anniversary, the death of her brother, and it was really a great moment for her that she could do this for her big brother. So I was super proud of her. It was great.
Absolutely. Piggybacking off of that, who did you think the replacement nominee was going to be? And did you ever fear that you could have been the one evicted, or did you feel relatively safe?
The plan was that Kiefer was going to be the replacement nominee, which ended up happening. I was told initially that anyone who was sitting beside me was going to be the one leaving the house. However, things change in Big Brother, and they obviously did. And unfortunately, I was the one who left the house. But you know what? It's a thrilling game, and I loved every minute of it.
Now, being the one that did leave this week, do you feel that there's anything you could have done different, or do you have any regrets this season?
No, I don't have any regrets at all. I wanted to go in and basically make personal connections with people. I think people really trusted me to a certain level that you can in this game. Would I have done anything different in terms of, or could I have done if I maybe won more competitions? Maybe that would have been a determining point in keeping me to help Beth along. But no, you know what? I don't regret not one moment in that house.
Awesome. We heard you on stage tell Arissa that you felt it was always the plan to evict Kiefer over yourself. Always evict you over Kiefer, rather. Is there a specific conversation or interaction or moment that made you feel that the plan was always you over Kiefer? And who do you hold most responsible for your being evicted?
Initially, it was, like I said, it was supposed to be Kiefer to leave the house. However, I did have a conversation with Beth and Jed up in the HOH room at one particular point. And just based on their body language and the lack of eye contact at that particular time, I knew things were shifting at that moment. So at that particular moment, which was probably a day or two before the actual eviction, I knew I was the one that was going to be leaving the house. Definitely.
Okay.
And which of them did you hold most responsible? Sorry, Eric.
You know what? I think they both at the time had a lot of control over where the vote was going to go. So I guess equally they were kind of responsible. At the end of the day, if I were to pick one person, I would think Beth probably controlled a little bit more of the decision on that.
Okie dokie. So now we wanted to play like a little speed round where you just, it's a speed round. So who is it more difficult for you to sit next to on the block, Tera or Kiefer?
Tera.
And now it's final three. There's you, Tera, and Kiefer. Who are you bringing to final two?
Tera.
Okay.
Okay. If you had stayed and won HOH, who would be your main target?
Jed.
Who do you hope will be the next house guest out the door?
Jed.
And who do you think will be the next house guest out the door?
Jed.
Who do you think is playing the worst game?
Ty.
Who do you think's playing the best game?
Kiefer.
And who do you think will be sitting next to him in final two?
I'm gonna say Beth.
And who do you currently want to be the final two?
I would love to see Kiefer and Tera. That's the final two.
Okay.
Very nice. And now our final question for you, Tina. What is something you learned about yourself coming out of the house that you maybe didn't know when you first entered it?
I have, I think, a lot of control over my emotions. I'm pretty laid back, and just to enjoy every minute. You really take an appreciation of what you have at home when you're away from it for such a long period.
Well, thank you so much, Tina. We hope that you enjoy the jury house, and best of luck in deciding the next winner of Big Brother Canada.
Thank you very much for having me. It's fun.
Thank you,
Bye,
Tina.
Tina.
What do you
Have
at?
a good one. What do you at?
Bye. Nicole, where is she at now?
She is at the jury house.
I lost her. That was so much fun. I love Tina.
No, I really, really like her. There's something about her that's very, I don't know, like motherly. Is that weird to say?
She's also the only one that understood speed round. We have like a lot of extra time because she understood. She actually did the speed round correctly.
Yes, and we got a good laugh when we said speed round. She was like, let's do it. Like, she had the energy. She did it, and she did it well. I love the Jed.
Yeah, I'm always surprised when people change their answers. It's almost like we try and trick them, but then she didn't change any of her answers.
She had it. She had it down pat.
She had it down Pat. Well, we hope that you all enjoyed this exit interview with Tina. Make sure that you guys, like we say, follow, like, and subscribe wherever you are watching our shows. Sharing them with your friends, your family, on your social medias are always a good way to help support our shows. And of course, checking out our website, hellofriendspod.com, for all of our socials so that you can follow them, our live show schedule, and more, as well as a 5-star rating and nice review on the podcasts are always just a great way for you guys to support the shows. I know we really appreciate it, but I don't want to speak for Nicole. So Nicole, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are, in addition to this exit interview, if you've missed any of the previous ones, whether it be with pre-jurors or our first 2 jurors, definitely check those out, especially when it comes to the speed rounds. You get a great idea as to whom the jurors want to see in those final 2 chairs, who they think they're going to see in the final 2 chairs. So it's a lot of amazing stuff. So check all that out. And of course, follow us into the future, BBCAN. As we all know, Tera is currently the HOH, so things are going to start unraveling, unfolding. There's a twist coming, so a lot of good coverage coming down the pipe with a lot of amazing guests. So check us out after the live episodes, as well as, again, exit interview next week. Who will it be?
Yes, we will see you for the next BBCAN show on Monday night, immediately following the episode, or later tonight if you are around on Friday, the 16th of April. And we will have a bonus show on Saturday for you. So make sure that you guys check all that out, and we'll see you guys on the next shows. Bye for now, everybody. Bye, friends.
Bye, friends. Oh, yeah. Newfoundland. That's what Adam Pike taught us. Newfoundland. And the accent sounds very similar to Irish. It sounds like Irish. I like it. I don't know how to say it. Move on.